I remember now why Susanna Husbands haunts me so much and scares the shit out of me. And probably the reason why he bullied me so much when I was 9 to, when I was in 2nd to 9th grade, unfortunately. There was one time during the summer where I was taking lessons of some sort at the YMCA for dance. When I was younger, I think I was like 12 or 11 years old. And I was walking up these stairs one day up to the 2nd floor, and I stumbled upon her by accident. Pure accident. And she had started talking to me and saying something very hurtful to me to try and tear me down. Like, Susanna, you know nothing of what I go through during the days of my life. You have no right to fucking say that to me at all. You don't know what I struggle with as a woman every single day. You do not know me. You have no right to say that to me ever again. Ever. I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of woman you are. You have no fucking right to be saying that to me. Whatever she said. And I started walking down the stairs and leaving the YMCA building that day after that. I don't remember what she said. Honestly, don't give a shit. But whatever she did, whatever I said, I obviously hurt her enough to maybe get some sense into her bloody ass brain. And whatever. Because whatever I said after that, she left me alone for a very long time. For most of my years of my life. But she literally did everything possible to pick on me and hurt me in school specifically. And the last stunt that she did in 9th grade literally makes me scared of her. She's a little bitch. She's hurt me mentally and emotionally and scares the shit out of me. And scared the shit out of me too. She's a bitch monster. So bad. I don't care that she's blonde, but she's hurt me and scared the shit out of me way too many times in my life. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her brain, but for some reason she just decided to hurt me in my life in every single way possible. 2nd through 9th grade. I don't like her. I just don't. And she scares the crap out of me. I never want her in my life ever again. Because she never even gave me a proper apology when Zach requested her to apologize to me. I know she didn't. It did not sound like an apology at all. I hate the woman. I dislike the woman. I don't like her at all. Most of the time when I was in school and during the summer, she was always the one that was always turning me down in every way imaginable and possible. And there was one time when I was walking up the stairs at the YMCA. I happened to stumble upon her and she said hurtful words to me really bad. I don't remember what they were. I don't give a damn anymore. Really don't. I want her out of my life. I want her to stay out of my life. So bad. Especially since she did that stunt with me on 9th grade where I could have killed myself down those stairs. I really could have if I'd fallen backwards at all. Because how of a much pure class I am. You could have killed me down those stairs. I had confronted her one day because I accidentally ran into her. after doing something at YMCA and turned around and said, "Hey, Savannah, I don't care what kind of blonde woman you are. I don't care what kind of ass you are. You don't know what I struggle with every day. You have no right to be telling me that." And then I walked down the stairs and left the building that day. I swear, she's a rude blonde bitch. She teased me at every sport thing I tried to do, the YMCA thing, YMCA place, and hurt me in school. I don't know what the hell her problem was with me, but she is a jerk. Such a bitch. I literally get emotional and just afraid thinking of her bloody name. I don't want her anywhere in my life. I swear she's that much of a bitch, whatever she said to me over the years. I think that one day when I talked her up the stairs of the YMCA, did she even think about maybe treating me a little bit nicer, maybe, I don't know. Because, like, she stayed silent for a few minutes as I was walking down the stairs. I was so royally pissed off at her, whatever she said to me. She sounded like such a bitch. She really did. And it mostly hurt me, whatever she said. She doesn't need to be in my life anymore. Whatsoever. I don't like the woman at all. Whatever she said to me and whatever she did to me in school over the years, so bad, literally haunted me in my sleep several times a day. It really did. Out of out of these nightmares that I had of women getting me drunk and sending me in torture rooms, half of the room like had a restroom connected to the side of it, where you could like have sex with them in the restrooms too. It was totally scary nightmare. I swear, I don't know why, but I don't swear, I don't know why, but every classroom she was in, every classroom that she was in, oddly enough, that she was in with me, and I was severely physically abused or sexually harassed by men around her in the class. Nobody stood up for me at all. I thought that was a bunch of bullshit. Really did. Nobody stood up against what bullshit she was doing to me. Bunch of blonde ass bitchiness. And I also don't know why that brunette bitch in Melanie followed in her stead. You should know by now that I've been a pure class most of my life. That stunt could really killed me. I'm serious. It could have killed me. And I mean that seriously. The only reason I was able to survive that was because I switched to dance class. By some miracle. I was in dance class. Because after the time I was getting down to the stairs and freaking out on myself, then chasing me because it was putting a lot of pain with my end of my waist down so bad. I thought I was literally gonna fall on the stairs. But somehow I managed to make it all the way down the stairs, and then the 5 minute bell rang, and I was trying to avoid punching him so bad they knew it would backfire on me. And whatever. And thankfully they left, because if they'd continued, I would have personally punched them just to defend my damn self. And it took me like 5, 10 minutes just to get to my dance class, how much pain my body was in. Really uncalled for. She's such a scary asshole bitch. I never want her in my life again. I don't need her in my life again. She never truly apologized to me at all for anything that she did to me. And she emotionally and mentally and physically scares the little shit out of me every single day now because of how she hurt my feelings. She doesn't deserve to be in my life. It took me a lot of courage to talk to Zach at the library because she was around him all the time. She's hurt me in way too many places in my life. I don't need to be in Texas anymore. Oh, I love Zach, but I'm not going to be in a place, city or state or wherever that's traumatized me so much in my life. In way too many places. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I guess she was doing it on purpose to either piss me off or hurt me even more or whatever it was. Bless my shitty soul. Like every time I was doing sports at all, every time I was doing sports at all, the YMCA stuff, she was in the classes too. And because she's being such a rude jerk to me every time during the summer during all those events and at school, from 10 years old to 16, I was hurt in so many ways and by her that by the time I was 12 years old, I was so hurt by her emotionally and mentally and physically. I just went out of my way to ignore her. I was tired of hearing her bullshit and how much she was hurting me every day. Her mind is so stupidly not properly connected at all because she's a blonde bitch. She really is a blonde bitch that she hurt me a lot in my life. She put a lot of injuries in my waist down low because of how much she was bullying me. Especially when I was 10, 12 years old. By the time I was 10 11. I already had fractured growth plates in both of my feet. And then by the time I was 12, how much I was mostly immensely being bullied every day. I had made a mistake in 6th grade. I was so tired I wasn't probably paying attention to what I was doing. I ended up fracturing my right foot as a 12-year-old. And then the bullying got worse over the years, and it put a lot of pain. It put a lot of arthritis into my waist down by the time I was an 8th grader. I was really struggling just to play the sport at all, the soccer sport. And since the Ayalas were standing up for me when all the other Hispanics were treating me like shit, when they saw how difficult it was me being able to pass the ball at all, they told me to show an example so that the Hispanics stopped giving me bullshit of why it was such difficulty of me being able to play at all. So I showed them. I went to a defensive position and I showed them how difficult it was. I showed them how difficult it was for me to play anything else. And after that, they stopped complaining. And the Ayala specifically recommended me to start wearing gloves. I swear, Hispanics really pack a punch when they kick. Especially Hispanic girls, bless their hearts. Anyways, I swear, 3 to 5 little kicks usually pack a random punch so bad. Word. Oh gosh. I tried. I really did try. Anyways, they're really trying to hammer us hard out there. Good gracious. And that was the first time I'd ever actually been on a full girls' team, bless my heart. And I mean that seriously. It's the only reason why I did only practice matches. I told Ayala this is the first time I've ever been in a girls' women's match. Personally told them that. This is the first time I've ever been in an all girls team. Shit. Shit. Uh-huh. And that's why I told them why I was only doing practice matches at all, if I did anything at all, because I swear Hispanic girl, I swear Hispanic girls really pack a punch if they kick it. Kick. They do. There was one day, seriously, there was one day, and that's why they yelled and stood up for me in the first place. Because the Hispanics were getting mad at me at the same time. What happened is I was giving my team advice on how to properly play in the game so we could win if at all possible. And one of the Hispanic girls on the other team had kicked it to me so hard because she was mad at me giving my team advice. And she had hit it at me so hard, it hit my palm near my wrist. I was like literally screaming out legit pain. So I dropped the ball out of my hands. That's how much it hurt me. Oh gosh. It's so bad. Anyways, that's how bad it hurt me because of whatever. Oh my word. Ollie. It hurt me so bad. I like really dropped the ball out of my hands because it hit like me right near my wrist on my palms. The impact of it was so hard. I like unconsciously and consciously like grabbed the thing out of my hands. That's how hard she had kicked it to me. And that's when they always noticed that something was wrong with me. And then they stood up for me and told me to show an example of why I was having so much difficulty with the sports. And I did. I went to the defensive position and showed them why I was having so much difficulty. And then only Hispanics shut up and stopped giving me a bunch of bullshit over it. And they always recommended me to wear gloves. They did. Bless their hearts. Only reason why I was able to do the sport with the same mind. I swear, Hispanic girls really pack a punch with their shit so bad. And they're also strict on their feet. So I have to make sure, like, I'm not missing anything. Oh my goodness. It was very hard to guide my team at all because over half their team was Hispanics. So bad. I only saw three white women on their team, and then the rest were complete Hispanics. That's why it was so hard for me to catch the ball at all. Why I needed to stay in a standing position with my knees bent forward, just to save my energy so I could catch the ball at all. By the time I was in eighth grade, I had a lot of pain injuries alone. I was struggling just to play the practice matches at all. They had asked me personally if I ever wanted to play professionally. I told them, even if I could, even if I wanted, I wouldn't be able to at all right now. And I told them that I was only interested in practice matches. Because this is my first time ever being in a female team at all, and I was injured in so many places in my life. Unnecessarily. It really was. Injured in so many places in my life. By the time I was in eighth grade. I appreciate them treating me that way. I really do. But because I was injured in way too many places in my body, I could only do practice matches. And the only thing I could play as back then was the goalie because of how much pain I was in. My body, because I was born into this world, my nervous system is really weak and my strength is really abnormal. If I'm really not careful with myself, I could injure myself in so many places. So bad. Sometimes when I was walking between 13 and 16 years old, I literally had to be careful how I walked because if I ended up accidentally um, pressing my feet too hard on the ground, it like if it did it way too hard some days, it would put legitimately a horrible vibration of pain through my feet. It would, literally. That's how bad it is. I have to be careful, that careful to take care of my own body, how bad it is. Sometimes, some days, I really cry out in the pain because it hurts so bad for me. After I had my panic attacks in 7th grade, and I had those near death experiences in 9th grade, I had to learn very hard how to be more careful with my body. So bad. It was so hard for me to walk in 9th grade that because of how much I was being bullied in school in 9th grade, by the time I was halfway through the year, I felt like there was a hell hand on me all the time. And I was literally flinching behind me when there was like crowds of people together. I really was flinching. There was one time I was on the second floor of the high school and I heard a lot of people walking up the stairs. Bless my heart. And I knew I could hear them walking up the stairs and especially from the left side of me. I was horrified how many people I saw crowded together on that side of the hallway. I was really horrified. How much people treated me in school. I made sure to walk around places where there was never a bunch of crowded people around because I didn't want to injure myself when there was lots of accidents because oh my word. Because everybody mostly in the school was treating me like a monster. I mean, not literally, like a monster freak. I was concerned that if I got anywhere near them when they were in large crowds together. They touched me anywhere, I was really gonna be hurt. So bad. I'd go out of my way to walk in places where there was no like, crowded areas around at all. By the time I was in 7th grade, because of how much I was being bullied, I didn't want to be in school. That's how much I was being treated poorly, like a monster freak. Me and my sister had gone and talked to my counselor in 7th grade. And what she said to me hurt me, but she doesn't know how badly 70% of the school treats me like a monster. They don't. But she told me, fucking had the nerve to tell me all the bullshits in the world. Is that I need to work on my communication before I can fucking move on to uh, working at the college. I was crying in tears. She had no fucking idea. Any bullshit idea.